I'm just a guy who loves Disney and has way too much time on his hands. If anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney. I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney news and reviews. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney News and Reviews. I'm File91e, and I think it's fair to owe you guys an explanation of where I've been the last couple weeks. Well, 2 weeks ago I just didn't feel like doing a show. I had a lot of stuff going on that weekend. I don't remember what it was. It was Oscar weekend, and getting ready. I had to do filming with Corn Shack, and I had to do a bunch of other stuff. And I wasn't feeling too well. I had no idea why, but that leads me into last week as to why I didn't do a show. I had the flu. Like, the actual flu. The flu that kills people. That's what this guy had. I got my flu shot and everything, but it just didn't work out. You can probably still hear it. I also had a bout of bronchitis with it, so I had the flu with bronchitis, which definitely teamed a 1-2 punch. It kept me out of work for a week. It was very bad. It was very dicey in certain situations, and needless to say, editing was on the bottom part of the list for me. So I'm sorry I didn't post more about it. I'm really bad with Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff. I'm just trying, even personally, I'm really bad with social media. I think it's because like social media now is kind of a young person thing, you know, with the whole likes and the hashtags and the stuff. I'm really bad with it. I know I should be good with it, but I'm not. I'm becoming an old man, man. 30 years old. I'm becoming old in the eyes of this generation. Like, I don't understand Snapchat. What is a Snapchat, and why do people do it? I don't know, but people do it. And they space swap and all that stuff. I'm going to become an old man soon. So it is what it is. But yeah, so I was very sick, and that's why I was not, here the past couple weeks. I am really looking forward, though, to taking my time off in May. Because of all this, Merchandise March really isn't going to be a thing this year, just because of how sick I was, and I had to spend a lot of my money for meds and hospital bills and things like that. So April would pretty much just be a bunch of regular stuff. The rest of March, I have some bits of merchandise that I want to talk about, so I might just talk about them. I'm not doing any giveaways or anything. April will pretty much just be regular stuff, and the first 2 weeks of March, I'll end with the review of Captain America Civil War. That trailer just came out, so that's awesome. This is going to be a long video, by the way. Long video, because I have a lot of stuff to talk about. 2 weeks worth. But yeah, I've been very burnt out doing these videos. I'm not going to lie. Doing any videos. I value the time of the week when I don't have to do anything, because, when I'm doing videos here, I'm not able to, clean my house and all this stuff. So it's not like I can just pony up just to throw up a little camera, a couple of lights, and a little editing, and that's it. No, it's not how this show works. It takes me about, I don't know, anywhere upwards of 6 hours to do everything. With just producing the show. That's not including writing everything and getting the stuff that I want to talk about in order. So it's just taking a very weird mental toll on me of feeling the responsibility of having to do a show. It's becoming work, and I don't like that. It's not what I ever wanted from this. I don't want to wind up hating this show to the point where I don't want to do it anymore because of it being more work for me. I've always wanted to just have it be just something to do. So I think that's part of the reason why I don't do social media as much. It started to feel like a job. You have to respond to me. You have to follow back. You have to put this hashtag in here and this stuff. And I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I don't anymore. I'm getting to be old, man, and it's I don't know, YouTube is so different now from when it was when I started. You know, it's becoming a little bit of a chore. And I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I'm definitely coming back because I'm going back down to Disney World, and I'll have other videos, but I might have to cut everything down, you know, like maybe not once a week, maybe once a month. I have no idea. Maybe once every 2 weeks. We'll just have to see how I feel after I'm done and come back and refreshed. So I'm going to soldier through for the rest of the time, but believe me when I say I'm going to enjoy my time off. I really will. I really will enjoy not having to edit a video every week for that long. I like YouTube. I love all of you, but I really need to get a life. There's more to life than just this room right here and this little square that we have. So, rant over. It's amazing what happens when you almost die from the flu. It changes things. So, yeah. Got a couple things from a couple of you awesome fans. It's kind of a weird transition. My friend Bob recently went to Disney World. Took his girlfriend for the first time, and he got me a couple things. I always tell him never to get me anything. I try to never get him something, but we all always wind up getting him something. Things. So we got this awesome pin. He got me this awesome pin. I'm not sure how well you can see it. It is an opener, so you open it, and it's a ticket book. It's a Walt Disney World ticket book. I'm not sure how well you can see it. It's really cool. Really awesome stuff there. The A, B, C, D, and E tickets. I actually have a couple ticket books somewhere in my little collection there. So, and the last thing that he got me, he went to Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar, and he was asking me, he was like, File91e, or Nick, what do I do? What should I get? I said, try the Reggie's Revenge for me. Because that's a drink at Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar. And this was what he got. It comes with the cup. He bought the cup, and it comes with this awesome little stirrer. It's Reggie the snake on top, and on top of a paddle. So that's really cool. You put it like this. There's a drink and everything. It's really neat. So this is glass. This is a really nice glass. So maybe I could put a milkshake in there. That would be awesome. Really cool stuff. Thanks, Bob, for everything. That is awesome. Didn't have to get me anything. Now, I got this giant box here. And my friend John from Disneyland, you've seen him before. He always likes to surprise me with big boxes of stuff. Because he knows I love Disney stuff. And he knows how much it's like, oh, come on, man. I can't give you anything. Because I live here in the boondocks in Baltimore. And people get murdered here. That's what they do. I can give you Old Bay. Old Bay Spice. That's what we can do. So anyway, I want to show you what he got. The first thing that I immediately caught my eye was this giant, I think it was a cup or maybe a popcorn holder. But it's a TIE Fighter. And the wings do like come on and off. And the top goes open and everything. Has Disney parks in there. I guess it's, I don't know what it is. It could be a popcorn holder. I think it's popcorn. I mean, it's big enough for a hand. Be one heck of a big drink, though. But it's really cool. It's one of the Special Forces TIE Fighters from the Star Wars The Force Awakens. That's really, really neat there. He also got me a BB-8 cup. Got the straw right here. BB-8 screws open. You can have the cup there. So that's... and you rotate it just like that. So BB-8 is looking good. So that's really cool. I love this. Love that. Love BB-8. I'm not sure if there's anything in here. No, nothing in that bag. This really awesome Haunted Mansion Imagineering, a Disney classic book. You notice how much I love Disney books, especially behind the scenes stuff. And it's really neat. Really good, cool stuff there. This is neat. By Jason Sorrell. Or Sorrel, and it just basically takes you into the building of the Haunted Mansion and all this stuff. Really, really neat stuff. A lot of pictures because I'm an idiot. I can't read worth a damn. He also knows how much I love maps, so he got me this, I have no, what is this? It's like, we got like, not directions, but what is it? Recipes. There you go. Recipes for different things. We got the Tres Leches cake and the rainbow sprinkle whoopie pie. So who knows? I might have to try to make this. Oh my God, we got another one. Monte Cristo sandwich. So hey. Then we got a Times Guide and just a bunch of maps and stuff for Disneyland. He went to the Halloween party, obviously, and just all the different ones. One of the cooler maps, actually. Let me try to find it. Where is it? Where's the Star Wars one? There it is. This Star Wars one. That's really neat for Disneyland. And yeah, there you go. It just was cool because they did that big Star Wars thing when the Star Wars coming out, the Season of the Force. So that's really cool. With all the different Season of the Force stuff. He's a big Star Wars fan like I am. Okay. What else? Okay, we got some pins here. And some pins. Got a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs on Blu-ray, digital sort of thing. And this is really cool. They're celebrating California Adventure's 15th anniversary. And this is neat. We got a... Oh, that's cool. It's a X-Wing fighter clip. Has a little clip there. I'm not sure what this goes to, but it's really neat that it's a little X-Wing fighter. I think it changes color. Ah, see? Got red. And I think... yeah, you can change it red and green. That sort of deal. So that's really neat. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so here are the pins. This really awesome Diamond Edition limited release Disneyland 60 pin. Not sure how well you can see it, but really cool pin there. You got this really fun piece of history, Pirates of the Caribbean. He knows I like a lot of, like, you know, rare pins and stuff like that. This is neat because if you look on the parrot, you can raise Jack Sparrow. Here it is. You can raise Jack Sparrow with the parrot, and he goes back down like in the ride. But there's a little piece of cloth right there in that little nub, and that is this pin contains a piece of Jack Sparrow's shirt from the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction at Disneyland Park, which opened May 18th, 1967, even though he was not a part of the original. The attraction features some of the most elaborate uses of audio-animatronic figures ever attempted by Walt Disney. So that's really cool. I was really happy with that one. He got me this awesome D23 member pin. I am a D23 member, one of the charter members, so that's really cool. Awesome pin there. Try to find the other one. A Star Wars Launch Bay pin. That's really cool. And finally, this is a nice pin. I'm surprised he remembered, but I'm kind of not surprised that he didn't. When the last time I was there, I saw a pin that I liked, but it was you can only get it if you were an annual pass holder. And he is an annual pass holder, and I was like, well, can you just use your pass holder benefit to get me this pin? Obviously, I'll pay for it and everything. He goes, oh yeah, sure, no problem. So ever since then, it was Mickey's Halloween party. So ever since then, he, I guess he remembered. But this is an annual pass holder Mickey's Halloween party pin. You know, it's really cool, really awesome stuff. It has Goofy right there with the dancing skeleton that says 2015 on it. So he knows how much I loved year date pins because it does date it. Makes it a little bit more rare, but not by much. But either way, that's really cool with the bone right there. So that is really awesome. I think. Oh yeah, and there's a couple extra actual pins. You got another one of the Snow White, the Seven Dwarfs pins, is a little bigger. You got a Live the Adventure AP days. I guess that's the annual pass holder days because he is an annual pass holder. You got the Fantasy and Fun AP days pin, which is really neat. And the Main Street Mickey Mouse AP days pin. That is really cool too. And that is it. John, I just want to say, you are crazy, but crazy cool, man. I want to thank you so much, as I clean all this up, for everything that you've ever given me. I mean, I really appreciate it. You know, I don't really like when people give me stuff, especially on this show, because I don't feel like I deserve it. But John's a really cool guy, and he's always gotten me stuff from Disneyland, and because I think he knows how much I really will appreciate it and cherish it always. And one of these days I will get a place big enough that I'll be able to put on display everything that everybody's ever given me from this show, so that when I'm done with this show, and this show is just, you know, for posterity, I'll be able to look, look on it all and go, that was cool. That person got me that. That person got me this. This person got me that. And John, you definitely will have a big section there because of all the awesome stuff that he's given me. I mean, come on. How often on a YouTube show is somebody going to get you a giant TIE fighter thing that you can store stuff in? I mean, that is pretty cool. I love the lanyard too, actually. I think it's really cool. Love that. Alright, John, thank you so much. You are an amazing man and a great friend. And one day, I hope to just be able to try to pay you back. I don't know how I will be able to. But one day, I will. And hopefully it'll be filled with goodies that you got, you'll like. So, thanks, John. That's awesome. Awesome stuff there. And thanks, Bob, for the awesome stuff, too. So, yeah, that's what's been going on with me these past couple weeks. Let's get right to the show. Now, I was going to attempt to read to you the news from a couple weeks ago, but it's really kind of dated, but I'll mention a couple things. That really awesome Wonderful World of Disney, Disneyland 60 special on ABC a couple weeks ago was really fantastic. I really enjoyed it, especially the stuff with Star Wars. They showed it like what the Star Wars things are going to be, pretty much. Gave us a small look with it. The Millennium Falcon ride looks really cool, along with everything. If it's half as good as what they say, this is going to be a pretty awesome thing. So I'm really excited about that. Then there was the just a look at how Disney Springs was evolving and updating. They're pretty much almost done with it, and they're looking to get the bus stuff back up and running. Then there was some Disneyland news. Apparently, Mickey's Toontown was getting its facade worked on. Most of the rides will stay open during that work, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. I'm not sure what day it is currently. As of this recording, it is the 12th, and tomorrow, the Grizzly River Run is supposed to open because they drain the water for some refurbishments. And then finally, there was the Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters, which is open now. And they had released a snippet of what it was going to look like and what the ride was. And it seems alright. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I like the idea, but the fact that you really can't do anything and you're just kind of going around, I guess that's kind of neat. They had to use the space somewhat, and that's one way to do it. So who knows how long that's going to last. So yeah. Now for this week. The summer's opening of the new Finding Dory movie will also bring new characters to Turtle Talk with Crush. The Epcot attraction will see Dory, Destiny the Whale Shark, Bailey the Beluga Whale, and Hank the Septopus. Septopus, I guess he has 7 legs. We'll have to see what happens. Will become part of the show. Also appearing for the first time will be Squirt, Nemo, and Marlin. Finding Dory will be open in theaters on June 17th. I doubt I'll do a review, but I'm definitely going to go and see it. I still haven't seen Zootopia. I was going to go and see it, and then I got, into the hospital with the flu because it was, I almost died. The 4-month-long Big Thunder refurbishment at the Magic Kingdom is now scheduled for later in the year. Originally planned for April 4th through July 15th, the refurbishment has now moved to August 8th through to November 18th, reopening to guests on November 19th. That's bad because that means it won't be open when I'm down there. But I guess that's okay because that's one less thing I got to worry about and more time for other stuff. The roller coaster's last major refurbishment was back in 2012, with a number of shorter refurbishments since then. They're going to, I think, put a new finale in and all that stuff, so they're really going to work on it good. Disney has confirmed that the Inside Out meet and greet will be coming to Epcot in early of 2016. The meet and greet with Joy and Sadness will take place in the newly expanded character spot, making use of the space in the former Innovations West. So yeah, they really need to fix Innovations. There's so much that can be used there. So much stuff. Disney has finally announced that the Rivers of Light will open April 22nd. I know that's kind of old news at the Disney's Animal Kingdom. But it also shared a first look at some of the lighting effects that will be used in the new Nighttime Spectacular. So that's really cool. Also, Disney has released a few bits of video and pictures of what the effects will like. So I'm really looking forward to that. When I go down next time, I want to definitely get a lot of video on that and whatever else is new. But I'm really looking forward to that and experiencing that. I think it's going to be one of my favorite shows. They're really revamping the Animal Kingdom to include a lot of really cool stuff, and the fact that we're doing nighttime stuff now kind of eliminates the whole Animal Kingdom in the day, somewhere else at night. So we'll just have to see what that's about. So awesome stuff. Really looking forward to the Rivers of Light show. So yeah, that's the news for this week and the past couple weeks. That's all I have for you. Let's get right to the reviews. Now, it's not February anymore. We're actually firmly into March. We're almost halfway through. That's weird that we're almost halfway through March already. It's good for me because I'm going to Disneyland soon, or Disney World in October. But the year's going by too fast. Apparently they tell me it just goes by faster and faster. I'm not looking forward to that. Not looking forward to that. But I want to finish the Foodie February stuff because that is a lot of stuff that I want to talk to you about. I am excited about going to these places and experiencing these things, while down there. So these are the last 4 experiences that I want to try out. First is Via Napoli in Italy in the World Showcase in Epcot. Now, according to Disney, the Disney website, they say, discover authentic Italian cooking, including hearty pastas, fresh salads, and pizzas perfected in wood-burning ovens. I remember when this place opened, this was a big thing because of wood-burned pizzas. I'm like, ooh, good stuff there. Now, according to these guys, this book, they gave it a good quality, good value, best pizza in Walt Disney World, they say, the great atmosphere, quick with the pizzas because the pizza is like, 700-degree oven, that sort of deal. And they gave it 4 stars, so that's really cool. The main features of this place, a taste of southern Italy and authentic Neapolitan pizza, which means you can get, actual, wood-burned pizza, fresh mozzarella, fresh tomatoes, that whole, like that sort of thing. So I'm really looking forward to it. Why I chose this place? Because I love pizza. It is my favorite food. I love pizza. It's like the greatest food ever. You cover all the food groups. All the food groups. Not in the right order, but still all there. Now, what I like on the menu, you got the salami e provolone, which is basically salami and provolone cheese, just right there that you can dip into, and arancini, which is fried risotto balls with mozzarella and meat ragu, which sounds really, really good. And personally, for me, the thing that I want to get there mainly is the pepperoni pizza. Just a simple pepperoni pizza done their way. That's my thing. I love pepperoni pizza. It's my all-time favorite pizza. Don't give me mushrooms. Don't give me sausage. Just a clean, even pepperoni pizza. And I'm good with that. So that will be the thing that I judge it on. I am going to go to this place. My excitement level, all the way up. I'm ready for this, and I do want to try this. I think this is definitely going to wind up being what I eat for lunch that day, or maybe dinner. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out at Epcot. I plan on going to Epcot multiple times, so we'll just have to see. So yeah, Via Napoli, really excited to go in Disney World. All right, we got the 50s Primetime Cafe, which is located in Echo Lake in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, what they on the website said, classic American comfort food, 50s kitsch, and good old-fashioned family gathering take you back to a bygone era. Okay. what these, the book says: decent quality, decent value, great service, great theming. It's usually packed, 3 stars. Now, one of the main features of the place is you got a vintage sort of atmosphere, almost kind of like, you're in the 50s, you're at home, and there's TVs at the table, so you can watch, your TV while you while you eat, that sort of thing. TVs, dinner on trays. The great atmosphere that they're talking about is that it is like, you're kind of like at home sort of while you're eating, and like the mom character will come around and tell you to get your elbows off the tables and finish your plate, that sort of thing. It's all fun and all kitschy, and everybody seems to like it. So there is interaction. So if you do want, if you don't want to be disturbed while eating, this isn't exactly a place for that. It's not like, a romantic sort of deal, but it is fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. Why I chose, mainly because of the milkshakes. That's the whole reason why I want to go to this place. I don't really need to eat here, fully, but it does actually have some pretty cool food, it seems like. And but I hear the milkshakes are fantastic, so you got to try the milkshakes. And I hear the atmosphere is great as well. Now on the menu, I like obviously the milkshakes, the onion rings, the Mom's classic pot roast. That sounds really good, and Aunt Liz's golden fried chicken. Which sounds really great. And here, one of the one of the things to try here that's unique to this place is the PB&J peanut butter and jelly milkshake. That's a little bit daring for me. I might not. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'll see if I can get my brother to try one. But the PB&J milkshake, that sounds really cool. And also, you can actually, what I read, you can actually walk in, and if there's no tables, you can sit at the bar area. There's stools and stuff like that you can get your food as well. So we'll just have to see. My excitement level for this, kind of midway. I really just want to go for the milkshakes, but I do also want to go see what all the theming and the and the fuss is about. I hear it's really cool. So the 50s Primetime Cafe, kind of right there.
And now, a random Disney fact with File 91e.
Mickey Mouse was the first cartoon character to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that was a random Disney fact with File 91e.
Alright, moving on. We have the Illuminations Sparkling Dessert Party, which is located on the World Showcase in Epcot. What the online people say is, make your visit to Epcot extra sweet with tempting treats, spirited drinks, and a VIP view of Illuminations Reflections of Earth. It's not in the book. Not in the book. The main features, according to the website, a special country-themed desserts as well as wines for your pleasure, a great view of Illuminations. Book early. That's a big thing. $49 for adults and $29 for kids. There are no seats here, so you are going to be standing while you watch Interventions and all that stuff. But because I think everybody stands while they watch Interventions, so it is what it is. But again, you do have to have theme park admission in addition to this, while to pay. You can't just go in for it. You have to buy the theme park admission and book early, because it does fill up. Now, why I chose this place, I did the Fantasmic Dessert Party in Disneyland, and I wanted to see what this Walt Disney World had to offer. I really enjoyed it over there, and I think I'll enjoy this one too. I like the different the ideas of the different desserts from the different sections of the World Showcase. I think that's really neat. So really cool stuff there. Now, what am I most excited for? Let me give you a rundown of the desserts here. This is most of them. The traditional baklava from Morocco, the chocolate ganache tarts from France, crisp rice puffs inspired by Asian cuisine. Obviously that's from China, I believe. Who knows, maybe even Japan. Warm Irish cream coffee pudding from the United Kingdom, and chocolate chip cookies and no sugar added lemon cookies. I'm assuming that's from America. And now, I'm not a wine guy, so I won't be drinking the wines and stuff. I might try to get somebody in there. Hopefully we'll do it with us, so they could try the wine. But I'm not a wine guy, and neither is my brother, so I might have to move on that. And now my excitement level for this, all the way. This is one of the things I can't wait to do down there. I love the idea of the dessert parties, and the whole VIP view of Illuminations is mainly what I'm there for. But the fact that you can just kind of not be crowded, watch an awesome Illuminations, and the fact that they serve you some good, delicious desserts as well as you just kind of wind your day down. That's really cool. I'm really excited to check all that out. It just seems really neat to me, and I really can't wait to try it. And this kind of ties in with what I'm talking about next, which is the Wishes Fireworks Dessert Party. It's a little bit different than Illuminations, and I'll tell you. It's located at the Tomorrowland Terrace Restaurant in Tomorrowland in the Magic Kingdom. Now, this is, if you're looking at the castle, it's off to your right in Tomorrowland. You see the Tomorrowland Terrace. That's one of the first things you enter, you experience while going into Tomorrowland, and that's where this is. Enjoy an unforgettable view of fireworks over Cinderella Castle while you indulge in a decadent dessert experience. Same sort of thing. It's a, you get a great, vantage point of the Wishes Fireworks Show, and it's actually to the point where the Tinkerbell flies right over you when she does that zip line. So that's really cool. I'm hoping to get a good shot there. Now, according to the book, one reader said the view was good, but then mentioned something about obese people, so I kind of just tuned right out. But look, that's why the fact that you did a dessert party, and I don't know what you were expecting, why you would choose a dessert party and then make comments like that. What were you expecting? It's like, I can see why people are overweight. You went to a dessert party where people were going to be eating dessert while watching a show. You know what? Take your carrot sticks, take your celery sticks, and get out. Okay? Get out. You're not helping people by saying stuff like that. You're not helping people. You're not doing anything good. In fact, you're bringing people down. Don't be that guy. Don't be that person that brings everybody's happiness level down because they're angry at something about life. So keep your opinions to yourself. I know we live in a country or at a time where people just throw opinions out. That's what they do. I try to keep my stuff to myself aside from whatever I do on this show. But I'm sick and tired of hearing people complain about stuff that isn't any of their business. Isn't any of your business. And the fact that you went to a dessert party and then decided to make that comment about people eating the desserts while they're trying to enjoy themselves, I mean, come on. That's kind of a stupid move. It's a stupid person move. Stupid person move. Getting off my high horse there. One of the treats, some of the treats that are there, they got chocolate dipped strawberries, Disney character themed cupcakes, chocolate mousse ice cream. And for drinks, they have sparkling cider, I love how they say hot drinking chocolate. You can't just say hot chocolate? Okay, but hot drinking chocolate. Signature lemonades, coffee, and tea, and a great view of Wishes. That's one of the, those are all the features of this place. You get to sit at the Tomorrowland Terrace right outside and enjoy a really spectacular view of Wishes. Now, why I chose this place? Pretty much the same reason as Illuminations. I went to Fantasmic and I want to see what this is all about. Which one do I like more? I'm thinking I'm going to like this one more, but who knows? Maybe I'll like Fantasmic's more, because I also got to sit and watch Fantasmic and Wishes at the same time in one chair. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see, but who knows? Who knows? I'm not sure. I'm really looking forward to the view, and pretty much everything else is awesome. So I'm really looking forward to this. Excitement level all the way up. I really can't wait to check this out and compare it to Fantasmic's. I love these little Disney experiences, and yes, they do cost money, cost extra. So it's always usually like $50 to $60 extra for adults. But it's these little things that when because I go a little more often than just once every lifetime. I don't go every day like a lot of people do. But it's these little things that keep it, fresh for me. I love Wishes. I'll always, go see Wishes. Will I do the dessert party every time? No. But these little things and doing these little extra little fun things, it's cool that Disney offers them because they're keeping stuff fresh and keeping, the people that go a lot or more often than, normal regular people happy, by, giving them a little extra. The tours, I mean, those are really cool stuff. So I love the idea of these little dessert parties. Not mainly for the desserts. I don't watch it for the desserts. I do it because I want to see a good vantage point of the show, and I want it's a different experience. It gives me something to talk about on this show, and you know, see what's up. And obviously, usually the desserts are great. During the Phantasmic one, did I finish my dessert thing? No, Nathan and I wound up kind of splitting one of the things that they gave us, and we just kind of saved one for a review. So we didn't really eat all of it. They give you a lot, and but you know, so I did. You know, we chose not to eat it, Guy. We chose not to eat all of the stuff, so you don't have to constantly mention obese people and stuff like that. You know, because it's none of your business to begin with. Mind your business. Watch the show. Have a magical day. Okay? Yeah. Off the high horse. I'm stepping off the soapbox now. So anyway, that wraps up kind of Foodie February and all the different food experiences I want to try while down there. And if you guys have any experience with any of these stuffs or any of these experiences, let me know. Post your comments in this, in the comments section below, and let me know what you think about them, and we'll see what I think. Or it doesn't matter. Opinions really don't matter. Everybody has them, like elbows. Opinions are like elbows. Everybody has one. Unless you were born without arms, in which case that's not usually. Okay, opinions are like nostrils. Nostrils? Opinions are like hearts. Everybody has one. You should, because that's the only way you can live. So yeah, everybody has one. So moving on. So yeah, all right. Alright everybody, that's going to wrap up this week's Disney News and Reviews. Will I be back next week? I don't know. I hope to be, but who knows. Life is kind of throwing me curveballs this year, and I'm just kind of rolling with the punches, and I'm hoping I'll feel a lot better. These lights are really hot right now, and I really need to get out of this and just kind of sitting into a fan, because we're starting to get into spring here. We're finally getting out of the whole cold thing. I'm moving into hot, which is like, jeez, but I'm really looking forward to getting outside and moving, because winter's weird because you can only you're stuck inside usually. So yeah, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I want people to go to Disney World and have a great time at all the different restaurants and in the dessert parties and things like that. It's fun. It's just fun stuff for people who are just trying to have a good time while they're on their vacation. And if you can afford it, do it. I think you'll really have a good time with it, and it will add a little something to your night. It won't be as hectic, I don't think. But definitely read, especially with the dessert parties, read the rules as to where you have to meet up, by what time in order to do it, because you have to check in at certain places. So if you're doing a dessert party, that is one of the things you need to keep in mind, is where you need to be at what time. So there you go. Tip from File91e. So if anybody from Disney already did that one, if you are going to Disney World or Disneyland, be sure to go to allers.net, touringplans.com, wdwmagic.com for all your latest and greatest Disney news. WaltDisneyWorld.com is good too, along with Disneyland.com. Straight from the horse's mouth stuff, because I'm tired of saying that. And yeah, MiceChat.com is where I get all my Disneyland news. So awesome. I'm not phoning it in, but I just feel like I am. I feel like I'm not being what I need to be, in this show. I really do. I'm sorry I'm letting you down. I really am. I'm letting you guys down. I feel like I am. Even if I'm not, I kind of feel like I am. Kind of feel stupid, but, So yeah, I'll see you guys next week for another Disney News and Reviews. I hope. Bye, guys.